Hey everyone, it's Ben with Peas on Properties, and I want to go into more details on a previous video that we did about some shady things that some listing agents will do just to get you to sign that listing agreement. Listing agreement is pretty much that contract that gives an agent the right to work with you to sell your home. They help you sell your home, and in exchange they get part of the commission that they take a percentage of the sale. They get a commission fee. And one of these methods they do to get people to sign this agreement is by being unrealistic, and they'll let the client set the asking price, and they'll not really give them a more realistic approach or realistic number for what the asking price should be. And every home does have a sentimental value. It's where you lay your head at night, and it may be where your children grew up. But it's very important to be realistic to the market so that you don't go on an emotional roller coaster of thinking your house is worth this much and then getting a bunch of offers for this much. So it's very important to be realistic to set yourself up for the best number. And anytime you see an agent being overly eager to agree with you on what your price is without doing any of their own due diligence, it's a sign that you should be a little careful. And another thing to be aware of is if the agent is overly accommodating on the seller's requests. And this seems a little backwards, right? Like wouldn't being accommodating to the seller be a good thing? Well, actually no, because an agent's job is to get a qualified buyer to the table at the highest price possible, right? And sometimes sellers will forego, again, they're not experts, they'll forego today's marketing strategies. This is just an example. Like they'll forego digital photography and 360 virtual tours because they think they don't need it. And just to get the seller to sign the agreement, the agent will say, sure, why not? We don't need it. It costs more money for both of us anyway. And this is not a smart approach, because these things are important in today's technological world. Like, these marketing strategies are very important to get the best buyer to the table. So an agent being overly eager to accommodate the seller is another sign to be a little careful. And lastly, we have the bait and switch. The bait and switch is where a top listing agent will get you to sign a listing agreement. They'll show you all their credentials, all the work that they've done, and you think that you're working with an expert, and they'll really just hand you off to a junior team member who's going to be really working with you throughout the transaction. And this person's still learning the ropes. They're not going to do as good of a job as the other person would have, and you're kind of being let down, but you're locked into that contract. So it's very important to confirm who will actually be representing you when you sign that listing agreement. On the other hand, when you work directly with a buyer like Peas on Properties, you don't have to experience any of these shady things, and you won't. We present all of our calculations used to calculate our offer so that you can agree it's a fair offer. We want you to feel good about the transaction long after it's done, especially on such a big transaction like selling your house. So if you're looking to sell your house in the Lehigh County, please check out our website or give us a call. We want to do right by you. That's most important for us. Thank you so much for watching, and have an awesome day.